Today's video is going to be my first impressions on the two newest fragrances from Glossier. Now, I have the original here to Glossier You. If you watch my channel, you will know this is a trusty fave of mine. It actually used to be my signature scent a few years back. Not so much anymore, but I still highly recommend it. And as soon as I could purchase these two newest fragrances, I added them to my cart so quickly. So today's video is going to be more of a first impressions. I can't tell you too much about the longevity and that kind of stuff, but I will give you my first impressions and if I think either of them are worth purchasing. I have a feeling which one I am going to like more, but I'm going to go into this with an open mind. So let's just jump straight into the video. I'm going to quickly talk about Glossier You. So a few years back, maybe 4 years, this used to be pretty much my signature scent. I wore it a lot. I've gone through multiple bottles. I don't wear it as much anymore just because I do have a big collection. But I have to say, this is definitely one of my favorite kind of skin scents, clean aesthetic scents, powdery iris musk. I think this is incredible. However, it has been reformulated over the years. It doesn't last as long. Like, that's my experience, and I know some of you have this same experience. It's not ever going to stop me purchasing a bottle because I do love the scent profile. I just wish it lasted a little bit longer. But that being said, it is more of a skin scent. What I get from this is iris and musk, really. It does really smell like your skin, but better. It's quite fluffy, a slight bit of powdery purple florals. Phenomenal. But we're not here to talk about the original Glossier You, but I thought I had to quickly talk about it. So I have the two newest fragrances here. I must say I prefer this bottle, the kind of creamy off-white bottle. I'm not a huge fan of the plummy color of this bottle. Let me just quickly... Okay, so the lid is slightly darker on this one than the original Glossier You. For some reason, I thought I saw promotional images with a brighter red lid. So that makes me happier that it's a darker lid. Anyway, I'm not as huge of a fan of this bottle. However, it is the color of the season, so I'm not mad about it. Anyway, it's not about the bottles. So this one is Glossier Rêve, and this one is Glossier Doux. And they're very different scent profiles. So I'm going to start with this one first. So let me grab a paper test strip. So this is Glossier You Doux. And from reading the notes, this is very much going to be kind of like a woody musk, maybe a woody aromatic musk. I will read out the notes in a minute, but I just want to tell you what I think about it from first impressions. Okay, so you do get the Glossier You undertone, but there's quite a prominent Palo Santo note. It's kind of a little bit smoky. It's quite warm and rich. And I did see a couple of first impressions of people who received these in PR, and some people described it a little bit like Santal 33 had a baby with Glossier You, and I do get that vibe. However, if we're going to instead replace like sandalwood and cedar with Palo Santo, that is kind of what you would get. Now, I am not a huge fan of Santal 33, and I do pick that up in this DNA, but it is softer and it's more wearable. It's nice. It's not really my thing. I'm going to give it a try though. I will wear it, but it is not the kind of thing that I would really go for. So this is violet, Palo Santo, frankincense, myrrh, ambroxan, and ambrette. So I am mostly getting the Palo Santo, to be fair, but I am kind of getting like a slightly spicy pepperiness to it. It might be coming more from the frankincense. And then I get that kind of ambroxan, ambrette base. So it's giving like that kind of airiness that you're going to get from Glossier You, but add in the aromatic woods. It's a nice fragrance. It's just not my typical style. I'd be interested to smell this on someone else, But because I'm not really a fan of that kind of Santal 33 DNA, this is kind of giving that, and it's just not my thing. But for those of you that like that kind of DNA, you will probably really enjoy this. What are people saying it smells similar to? Okay, yeah, so you're getting, this is on Fragrantica, a lot of people saying it smells similar to Santal 33 and Byredo de los Santos. Juliet has a gun, not a perfume. Yeah, I'm kind of getting like a mixture of all of those. I think a lot of you are going to like this though. I do, because I know that's a popular scent profile. But I prefer the original Glossier You. So that was, I need to keep checking the name. Glossier You Doux. Not really for me. Nice, but not really for me. Let's get another paper test strip. And this time we're going to do Rêve. So Glossier You Rêve. Now this one I have been so excited for because it seems like it's going to be a more gourmand version of Glossier You. And I'm totally here for that because I am a gourmand girl. I don't really wear the super edible ones. Whilst I love the smell of them, I don't find them that wearable. So this could be a good hybrid baby of the two worlds. Oh, that opening. Oh, it's almondy marzipan in the opening to me. And I love marzipan and almond. I believe this has a note of buttercream in here, and I can kind of see where that comes in. And then, yeah, you get that soft musk. So it's almost like a gourmand skin scent. Interesting, but it's warm at the same time. It's got this really rich warmth to it, but it's still very soft. It's a soft kind of skin scent vibe. Don't expect like a powerful gourmand. It's not that. At least not to me anyway. I'm going to spray some on my hand quickly because of course, I'm going to spray them both on my hand actually. And then I'll let them settle and then I'll talk about it in a second. So I'm just going to quickly spray them both because obviously fragrances smell very different on your skin to how they do on the paper. But yeah, first impressions, this one, Rêve, is my kind of thing. So I'm going to read you the notes whilst these settle on my hands. Top notes, buttercream. Middle notes, sandalwood, iris, plum, almond, ambroxan and amber in the base. Yeah, I'm mostly getting the almond, but I think that marzipan vibe is coming from a mixture of the plum, the almond, and the buttercream together. So it's almost giving like Bakewell tart, but switch out the cherry for plum. Delicious. It's not overwhelming at all. You're getting that powdery iris, so it's giving me the Glossier You, and then with the ambroxan and the amber in the base. And then I am getting the sandalwood as well, but it's creamy and it's slightly warm. Yeah, this one is much more my thing. I really, really like this. This is good, for me at least anyway. Okay, so let's see how they're smelling on my hand. So first up, okay, so the Palo Santo isn't pulling as strong on my skin, which means I like it a little bit more actually. So I'm getting slightly less of that kind of Santal 33 vibe on my skin. And I'm getting actually more of that amber and that, and that ambroxan in the base. Wow, that was like a tongue twister. But it is still definitely a woody aromatic. Smells a lot better on my skin actually than on the paper. And then on this side, yes. It's very soft though. For me at least anyway. This is a very soft gourmand skin scent. But that being said, I'm totally here for it because I wear a lot of musky skin scents like on the daily. I get migraines, so this is kind of like my daily type of scent profile. Oh, this is delicious. Like soft skin scent, musky, plummy marzipan. Wow. Okay, so you're probably getting the gist of this, right? So Glossier You Doux. It's nice. It's not something that I will really wear much personally, I don't believe. But we'll see how this goes on the hand. And then Glossier You Rêve. I'm definitely going to be wearing this. I go on holiday next week. I might take this with me. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I am quite impressed. Now, I don't feel like these are going to be for everyone because some people might read the notes and they're going to be expecting something maybe a little bit powerful, but you need to go in with the expectation that this is Glossier You. It is more of a skin scent vibe. It is that clean aesthetic, and that is what they've done with these two fragrances as well. I will say Doux is the strongest of the three, for me at least anyway, just because of that heavy woodiness. Whew, Glossier You is still my favorite right this second, but once I get to know this one a little bit more, Glossier You Rêve, oh, it could overtake it. But these were my first impressions at the very least. I wanted to kind of do this as quick as possible for those of you who are on the fence of trying this. They're going to be quite hard to sample in stores because I don't know when they come to Sephora. I ordered these directly from Glossier. The shipping was super quick. I think came in one working day. Yeah, one working day. So super impressed. So yeah, those were my first impressions of the newest fragrances from Glossier. If you have tried these, please do let me know what you think. Do you like either of them? Do you love either of them, or are they not for you? But thank you so much for joining me today. It's been a pleasure as always. I hope to see you in a future video to come. Thank you so much and goodbye.